Hey everybody, it's that time again, so sit back, relax, and blow it out your blowhole, Melvin, because it's time for Shifty Sunday, baby. Blow it out your blowhole, Melvin, and welcome to Shifty Sunday. I'm your host with the most that likes Juju Bees on my toast, Hebro 77, otherwise known as Jeremy Orr.
Hebo.
Yeah, Hebo. Oh
Oh, that
man.
was good.
Why, thank you.
You're
Um,
welcome.
what's going on, Sandy?
I am trying to get a folder uploaded because it has a lot of video and it's giving me issues.
Ah, I see. Or no, I don't see, because I can't
You
literally see you right now.
you understand.
Yes.
Hmm.
What we got here? We got Go Kart Bob so far.
Hey, go
Where,
kart Bob.
where is everybody?
Is Jackie here? Because if not, I'll go tell her to come.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
no, she's not.
Okay. Let me go tell her.
All right. The Red Rocket Countdown. Man, I'll tell you what. There was an episode of G.I. Joe once called The Red Rocket Inn, and Roadblock's mom and dad owned a restaurant called the Red Rocket. And what it was in reality, though, was Cobra was setting up all these red rockets on top of the roof of all these restaurants. And they were going to, their whole plan was they were going to try to convince Roadblock's parents to sell out to the Red Rocket business so they could put a rocket on their roof. It was a silly cartoon.
That is silly.
Hey, there's Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Yep, I told her. She got distracted, she said.
And good old Noise Guru as well.
Hey, Noise Guru, we missed you last show. But the last show was in the day, so we understand.
I have an idea.
Do you now?
I used to have this elf. It's a story elf. And we did this a couple of years ago, I think, for a Shifty Sunday Christmas. And what it is you have a person from chat or the chat vote on a word that they would say, and then I would say it into the elf, and everybody in chat would get a word to choose from, and then the elf would create a story out of all those words.
Like Mad Libs.
Yeah, kind of.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
I think we should do that this year for our Shifty Sunday Christmas special.
I think we should too.
That would be cool.
That would be very cool. Um,
Hmm.
guys, we have a special thing for you tonight. I can't contain myself. Um, a lefty, very, very lefty, made a video on TikTok, and I left a comment, and then they responded asking for proof of what I said, so I responded with proof. But I didn't respond fast enough because I don't live on TikTok.
Yeah.
So in the time that Within 24 hours, they called me out with a TikTok video. We're going to respond to it. I made a video because I'm actually impressed. I am impressed with this person. I want to give them props because in most cases, they will first block you and second, not want an open discussion. And this person does. So I am impressed with this person. I like them. But I had to respond. So we're going to be responding to that live tonight to the video I made. So then I can upload us responding to it and then tag her. I didn't want to just make the video. I wanted us talking over it too, you know. So before I send it over to her or him, she may identify as him. Possibly. I don't know. I think I call them they in the text. But anyhow, it's going to be fun. Anyhow.
I'll tell you, that's the thing about it is it's okay to have a difference of opinion as long as your opinion makes sense. You know what I mean? Like if you have a good argument for why you feel the way that you do, then that's great. But I don't like these people that just repeat what they heard on the news.
Yeah, but this isn't even that. This is more along the lines of she didn't believe me that things got better right after Trump got elected.
Oh, really?
And I have proof of it, and I sent her the proof. And there's more proof in the video I made, so we'll get to that.
Well, no, all I was saying, the point of what I was saying, though, is that you can have a civil discussion with someone about stuff like that, and it doesn't have to end in blah, 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 and then you respond back, blah, 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 and they respond back, and their argument doesn't make any sense, and all they can throw back is hate. You know
That's what I'm saying. I really appreciate that they seem to want an open discussion, and except for the very end of their last video, very respectful and nice.
Yeah.
But the very end, she starts dropping some F-bombs.
Oh. Well. You know, it's just like, I'm sure there's a split audience here, but the thing is, at the end of the day, we could still all be friends.
Yes, but it's more about like what the specific thing I'm talking about is verifiably true. It's actually true. The one thing that I was talking about that they have a problem with. They don't believe me. And they're putting expectations on Trump, which are literally impossible. You'll see. We'll get into it. You'll understand better when you see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
I understand. No, I'm just saying, like, it's good that they didn't block you and you guys were able to actually talk about it.
Yes. We'll see if she blocks me after I give her the video, but I'm not trying to be mean in it at all. Like I said, I actually like their personality. I think they're a nice person, except for at the very, 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 very end, where they TMI and F-bombs, and the very end they get a little nutty at the very, very end. Okay. But other than that, they're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, other than getting unhinged at the end there, they're fine, huh?
And it wasn't super unhinged. It was just like there was a shift in the personality at the end. That's all. Not super unhinged. Like I said, I don't want to.
Well, maybe you got through. Do you think? Do you think maybe you got through a little bit?
No, because when they did the video, they still hadn't seen the proof. Because again, like I said,
okay, yeah,
I don't live on TikTok, and they only gave me a day to respond.
Wow.
One day, and they made a response video to my comment, and it's like, and she was like, she said something along the lines of, "Well, it's a good thing I wasn't holding my breath because I'd be dead." It's like it's a day. It's a day.
Well, geez.
But you'll see. You'll see. Very likable personality. You'll see.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
When we get to that part. Right now, we got lots of stuff to cover, right?
Oh man, we got the memes, we got your dad jokes, we got the thing that you're gonna present, I think,
Mm-hmm. And then we have a couple Mandelas too.
and we have Mandela's, and then we'll get to that. What do you
Wait, the
think?
thing. I'm confused. What thing am I present? Oh, you mean you're a Mandela?
No.
You said the thing I'm going to present. That is the thing I'm going to present.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. No,
You just
you're
said it
right.
twice. That's why I got confused. Okay.
I'm sorry, man. You
It's
know,
okay.
it's a different world from where I come from.
It's okay.
You ever see that show? It's a different world.
Yep. I used to watch it every week. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, man. That's the thing is I can get past the actor.
Hmm.
Like I'm talking about the original show that where it spun off of the Cosby Show.
Hmm.
Like I could see past him as a person. Like forget about it.
Yeah, it's a character. Yes.
The character that yeah. Now there are some that I kind of have a problem with watching. Rewatching is kind of tough. Like I'll never be able to watch another Robert De Niro movie again without thinking twice about him, like thinking
Same.
differently, you know.
Him and Alyssa Milano,
Hmm.
because Alyssa Milano is the female version of Robert De Niro.
Oh man, they totally. Speaking of unhinged, they totally became unhinged.
Hmm. Alyssa
And
Milano's been on it since 2016.
let me ask you the question: what celebrity hit you the hardest? Like, which one were you surprised by the most?
In which direction?
Like the really far left going unhinged and calling us names like garbage and stuff like that,
Mm.
supporting Kamala.
Um, I have to think about that one.
Because the one
Probably Leonardo DiCaprio, but we all know the reason why he did it. So,
oh yeah, yeah,
but
starts with
but
an L, ends with a Diddy.
but when
um
I first learned about Alyssa Milano, that blew me away because that was back in 2017. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
wow.
Because back in 2017, you didn't really hear celebrities talk about politics.
No.
And she's an activist.
Hmm.
I would say she's more of an activist than an actress now at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, what has she even been in?
I don't know, but she's been donating large sums of money to Democratic candidates across the country, down to like mayor and city council member.
Hmm.
Like she's donated to Philadelphia city council members.
Oh no.
Like donated to everybody across the board. It's insane. Like you can see, because donations are public record. You can see, like I
Hmm.
saw a video, someone showing it. She's donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Democratic Party, and then like tens of thousands of dollars to presidential candidates, and since like 2017, 2016, and it's just weird.
Do you think a lot of that is because it's like whatever is going on in Hollywood, like whatever the thing is, whatever the thing they're supposed to be for is just what everyone stands for. Like, do you think part of that is that reason?
I mean, here's what I think happened. I think higher ups went left, and the actors and actresses realized if they wanted to keep their jobs, they had to go along with it. And they don't want to speak up for fear of being blacklisted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it they're starting to speak up now, though.
Yeah,
Like
you got.
Dennis Quaid.
Oh, I
Dennis,
was just about to say Dennis Quaid.
yeah,
Wow.
and Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. I bet that surprised all of them when he spoke up because that was, that was like he pretty much stayed quiet for a long time. His
Hmm.
brother was talking for a long time, but he pretty much stayed out of it. And then he started speaking up, I guess, when things started getting real bad, like really bad.
Hmm.
Do you think also a lot of like the older ones are out of touch? They've been in Hollywood too long. They don't really know what the real world is like.
Yeah, that could be it too. Because here's another one that surprised me that I forgot all about. Dick Van Dyke.
Oh my gosh, him?
Yeah, if you go, he has a YouTube channel, and I saw him in one of his videos. He plays the piano outside and he sings, and
Hmm.
then he encourages everyone to vote for Joe Biden. This was like the Joe Biden
Oh
thing,
my gosh.
and he starts spewing some crazy stuff. So I do think the classical liberals in Hollywood, like Dick Van Dyke, haven't lit. He hasn't lived as a normal person in 70 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
um, I think they are. There is a disconnect that they don't realize. That's why it surprises me when celebrities do understand. They really do understand what it's like.
The cousin, not uncle. Randy was the cousin.
No, Randy was his brother.
No,
Randy is his brother.
no. I'm saying they're saying the uncle and family are in Christmas vacation.
Oh yeah, the cousin.
The
Yes, cousin
vacation.
Randy.
Yeah, cousin Randy. He was in both, wasn't he?
Yep.
Isn't he in all of them?
I don't know about all. Yeah, he was in all of them, even when Chevy Chase wasn't. And Chevy Chase is also one of those loony ones.
Oh
Oh,
no.
and Will Ferrell. And Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I knew about Will.
Yeah, they're all just, they're gone. But some are coming back, and let's just hope.
Yeah. The one that really hurt me the most was Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, when he came out on stage and was like, did his Joker voice and then said vote for Joe Biden. That one really killed me. I'm like, are you serious?
No, the worst thing is he said he spoke at one of the Kamala rallies or something,
Mm,
and he called everyone who voted for Trump horrible stuff.
yeah. Yeah, you're right. I remember that now. Yeah, he went to the dark side.
That's what he was saying. He was saying he was going to use the force or something to get rid of us or something. Don't take my word for that. I don't know the exact quote.
Wow.
Let me look
That's
it up.
another reason to quit watching Star Wars. But Star Wars hasn't been good since, I would say, Revenge of the Sith. Or Revenge. Was it Revenge of the Sith? That was the
Go.
only prequel I liked.
I'm sorry. He says to MAGA, "Go force yourself."
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Tells MAGA to go force yourself.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get a small casket for my childhood. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. We understand.
No, for real though, that Star Wars was a part of my childhood.
I know.
And then later in my teenage years, you had Batman the animated series, and he was like my favorite Joker of all time. Of all time, I think even in the movies. Well, besides Heath Ledger, but you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that is just that breaks your heart, man.
It really does.
But anyway, with that out of the way and being said, we do have in the studios been here. Is that Michael Fontaine? I forget.
Yes.
Cool. So in the studio, Noise Guru, Go Kart Bob, Jackie. I almost said sadly Karen, but she's not here right now. Actually, have I seen sadly Karen in a while?
Is Sadly Karen here?
No, that's what I'm asking. Have we seen her in a while?
Oh, she goes to sleep early. She catches the shows on
Um,
replay.
I got you. Okay. But I do have a question for you. Well,
I'm listening.
actually, not you, but
Oh.
you. But I want the audience to answer it first. What? Okay. How? Okay. What? Why don't you ever want to argue with a dull pencil?
I wouldn't have an answer for that.
I want you to think about it though too. And the audience actually has 60 seconds.
Oh gosh. No
Well,
pressure, guys.
wait, that's too long. Um, isn't 60 seconds a minute? I'll give them a minute. Why not? I'm generous. Oh, and the studio's close. He's very close. He's right
I
on
can't
the
see
nose
the
of me.
chat yet because I'm getting the links for tonight's show for Mr. Super.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mr. Super. It's been a minute. Are you ready for the answer?
Yep.
In the studio's pretty much got it, but
I can't see it though.
oh, okay.
I
Well,
would repeat the question and then give the answer.
why do you never want to argue with a dull pencil? Because there's no point.
That is a dad joke.
uh,
That is a dad joke. That's a good comment you can leave though. Um, when you have nothing nice to say to a lefty video.
oh my gosh, there you go. Yes.
I can't deal with such a dull pencil and just leave it. Walk away.
Right? Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I actually have these written down on my phone, so I need to go. I need to get to the message place where I sent them. I sent them to my mom because she wanted to tell them at work. So let me get. Okay. Here's the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Why are Mexicans so optimistic? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they were pessimistic, they would be called Mexicans. Mexicant. Yeah.
I am changing the folders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm letting you know I'm switching a folder out. That's all.
You know that I got a call from my neighbor the other day saying my dog was chasing him on his bike?
Is this the joke?
Mm-hmm. He said that my
What did he
dog.
say?
He said that my dog was chasing him on his bike. I said that's impossible. My dog doesn't have a bike.
That is a dad joke.
Girlfriend told me if the kids didn't finish their tacos, throw them away. I said that's fine, but what do I do with the tacos?
You would never answer it that way. You'd be like, more for me.
Right? I know. That's true. I sent off for a new hearing aid a week ago. I haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, that's sad. That's a sad one.
I once knew a guy, he had a dog that swallowed some scrambled tiles. Took him to the vet. No word yet.
Oh, I got it. No word. Okay, I had to get it. I had to think because I am working here on something. So
I got you. Okay, let's see here. One more. Let's do one more.
okay.
I tried making jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I tried. Okay, one more. One more.
Okay.
This one's kind of a dumb one. So why was the waiter acting so dumb?
I don't know. Why was the waiter acting so dumb?
He kept going up and down. Those things don't exist anymore, and younger people aren't going to get that.
A dumb waiter? Yeah.
Yeah. Dumb waiter.
I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I am going to the show so I can see the chat. I am here. I am fully here now.
All right. Sounds good. You're fully here. And
I'm gonna. Well, actually, I'm not. I am not. I am actually gonna share this in my community section.
All right. Cool.
And then I'll be here. Give me a minute.
Yeah, we know. We know. Honest Hunter Biden. We know. You're a free man now. For 11 years. You're free for 11 years from committing any crimes.
And so is your dad because he included the years that he was involved.
That's an oddly specific amount of time.
That's what it is. That's the stuff that the old man, the big guy, was involved in. Those are the years.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. I'm just saying, like, they're trying. They think they're fooling us.
Did you see the dad joke in the chat from Michael Fontaine?
No, let me see.
You can't. I don't know if you can say it.
Oh, that's funny. You know what? I'm gonna put it on the screen then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait a minute. Why can't we talk about that?
Well, I mean, it's an illegal substance. I don't know if we can or not.
Joe Rogan talks about it on his podcast all the time, practically.
Yeah, but he's Joe Rogan.
I get that, but it's
There are rules for thee and not for me on YouTube.
well, I know, I get it, but still,
It's not like Joe Rogan says that I have these rules. It's just that YouTube gives them allowances when they're over a couple million subscribers.
that's a good dad joke, though.
Like people with a couple million subscribers can play clips of music and not get copyright.
Yeah, don't you just hate that? The double
The,
standard.
yeah, they can afford to pay to use the song and they don't
Right.
get the copyright.
They can. You're right about that.
That's
But
so insane.
also, here's the thing, though. I know that there are clips that are being used, and I know it's like from channels that have millions of subscribers. Okay, I get that. But I know they're not paying for those movie clips. And what about all of the older videos they have on their channel? Those are not paid for
That's true.
from when they started, you know?
Yeah, I know that it's been so long they probably don't even care.
Right? Still, though, that sucks. It's time to move on to bigger and better things. Well, maybe not better things, but
Can I
fun
just
things.
say I am happy to see that Hunter is O'Biden again and not O'Harris. I did not like that.
Oh man, yeah, that was creeping me out. I'm not gonna lie, it was creeping me out just a little bit.
Hmm.
Now, having saying that, he'll probably go and change it now just because we said that. You watch. We gotta watch what we say on here, man. They'll some of these people on here, they will what's the word? Oh yeah, troll. They will troll us. Sure, Hunter, go ahead. Tell the joke. Tell the joke. I kind of want to hear it now.
um, Jackie, can I make that announcement about after the 17th? Is that okay? You can talk while she's answering.
I was just going to say, adventure time, come and get a friend as we go off to distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. The fun will never end. Adventure time.
Oh wait, no. Jackie, look at the comment below you.
I used
We're
to
talking
love
about
adventure
that
time.
Hunter, not the real Hunter. We're
Oh,
talking about our what's the word I could use? Our regular friendly troll in the chat.
why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know.
Because it was full of shit.
Ew,
I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't
that's
know.
horrible. Jackie, the one about you. Can I make the announcement about you?
Because it got That's funny.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that Jackie is going to try to join me on After Dark after she is home after the 17th.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. She's going to give it a go to help me out. And I also have an announcement about Jeff.
Uh-oh. What's up? I hope
So
it's good.
those of you in the chat are the first to hear it. Jeff's work schedule changed again. He is going to be able to do Saturdays, but the latest he can do is 1:30 at night. 1:30 in the morning, 1:30 a.m.
Oh man.
So our shows will continue, but maybe earlier, unless I have someone with me to continue going on later. So if I know like Mr. Super is going to join, or Jackie, or or Ray, or who knows, Hebrew maybe if he can actually stay awake. Um, Then we'll go later than 1:30 a.m. But Saturdays there will be shows again starting next week. Everything. It's just that they may start earlier and end earlier. Just to let you know. Yes, Jackie says, "Oh yeah, sure. Yes, I'll try it." She's gonna try. That's all. That's all I ask.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
And Jackie would actually be an excellent choice as a co-host because Jackie is in Australia. Jackie, what time is it right now? Where you are? Number one, Jackie is always at all the shows, so she might as well get to share her experiences. But the most important thing is when she puts the time in the chat. I don't know what time it is in Australia right now. But let's say my show starts around midnight Eastern, okay? Uh, is it 9 a.m.? I don't know. Where Jackie lives, not where she's at right now. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh.
don't know where Jackie lives.
Hmm.
Oh, look, Corn Pop's in the chat. Where's my money, Hunter Biden?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
I told you. I knew it. I knew he was going to troll.
Hey, Splatter.
Oh, man. That is funny.
So it's 2:30. It would be 4:30 in the afternoon when I'm starting After Dark. So the likelihood of Jackie falling asleep is much lower. That is the most important thing, is that it's daytime for Jackie. So I am so excited. I really hope it works out. I think Jackie's going to do a great job, though. And this way Jackie can share the Mandelas she's been sending me. Like the one, she has one about Adventure Time coming up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I'm going to save for when she's on the show so she can talk about it and I don't have to screw it up because I don't know it, you know?
You know the guy who does Jake the Dog was actually the same guy who did Bender from Futurama?
Who's Jake the Dog?
Jake the Dog, from Adventure Time.
I just said I don't know Adventure Time.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I've only seen it in passing when we're babysitting Chelsea and she sees it.
Oh.
So
It's actually a pretty good show. It's not like a kid's cartoon. It's really good.
gotcha. I probably would love it then, but the thing is I haven't seen it. I've
I
only seen
used
it in passing.
I used to watch Adventure Time, and what was the other one with the giant bird and the little was it raccoon or the regular show? I used to love the regular show. That was they made a lot of 80s references and stuff. And it was a very funny, well drawn show. The art was amazing.
I used to watch Bluey with my cat. My cat loved Bluey. He would
Are
sit
you
there,
kidding me?
not kidding. He would sit
Oh
there
wow.
and watch it. And his last day alive, we watched Bluey together. And I can't watch Bluey anymore. And I also, he, it has nothing to do with the cat. There is a cartoon that I loved, and I can't remember the name of it, where they're in the woods. Help me here. The mystery in the woods, the cartoon, the two kids with the old man with the glasses and the fez hat. Come on, guys. Someone's got to know this cartoon.
Okay, that's pretty vague.
No, it's not. The old man with the glasses and fez hat.
It's a cartoon?
Yeah, with the two kids in the woods. They like they're staying with the uncle, and there's all like ghosts and mysteries and stuff happen. It's a cartoon.
I tell you
I
what.
have not seen a Tiny Tim and Me. You have a Tiny Tim and Me splatter?
Huh. Another one I
You're
kind of
going to
like.
make me look it up. Give me a minute.
Never heard of that one.
Disney,
I've seen a
Disney
little bit of
cartoon.
Gravity Falls. Little
Gravity
bit.
Falls. That's it. Gravity Falls. Who said that?
Noise Guru.
Thank you, Noise Guru. It's Gravity Falls. Thank you.
Oh, is that the one? Okay. I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, I used to watch that a little bit, and I watched oh, what was the one with the two little fat guys? But they were like cats or something, or maybe they were like mice.
Talk about being vague.
The Gumball Hour. What was that? Wasn't it? What was the name of
Yeah,
that?
Gumball.
Yeah,
Adventures of Gumball or something.
yeah.
But
I used to watch a little bit of that. Not
I
too
do
much.
have a show after this, and we have a lot to cover, so we should probably get moving.
Well, here's the thing.
You need a break.
How did you know? Wow, you are
Because
psychic.
I know you so well that not only do you need a break, you're probably already thinking about the food you're going to eat after the show.
Yeah, man. If I had a prize here, you would win it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm all out of prizes.
Oh, listen.
Hmm.
Um, if anybody can, during my show, I am 14 cents from getting a paycheck from YouTube before Christmas. 14 cents. So if anybody can send a 50-cent super chat, I'd appreciate it. God. How can they
Can't
do
believe
that
they,
to me? 14 cents.
yeah, I can't believe they do that. That's
I'm at
crazy.
99. They pay you at $100 and I'm at $99.86. And that's only because the money they take from the super chats, which is so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm 14 cents away from a pay. If I don't get 14 cents tonight, seriously, the cutoff is tonight. Not
Tonight?
yeah, well the ninth, which is when I do a show tonight, it'll be the ninth.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, the cutoff is tonight. If I don't get 14 cents tonight, I won't get paid till January 21st. If I get 14 cents tonight, I'll get paid December 21st. That's how YouTube works. And that's isn't that crazy?
That is.
Yeah, so
Sure.
I'm straight up begging for $1 tonight. Straight up begging.
Well, at least you're not pretending to play a violin out in the corner by Kroger.
Hey, at least they're playing a violin and not just holding their hand out. I'll take the
No,
violin.
that's the thing. No, what I'm saying is they're pretending.
Oh, you mean the little baby violin?
They no, I mean like they'll have an actual violin, but what people aren't seeing is they've got their phone hooked up to a speaker.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. I have not seen that.
Yeah, I see it all the time here at Kroger, my Kroger, like on the corner.
No, do you understand that what I'm saying is what you see is more creative than what happens here? They
Mm,
just stand and ask. They don't even attempt that. At least they're attempting something.
yeah,
They're like, I don't know how to
but
play the
these
violin. So let me at least pretend that it looks like I am and they get a little show.
the thing is also these people they have nicer clothes than I do. It's like if you're going to do that, at least dirty yourself up a little bit. Put some tears and some raggy looking clothes
Okay,
on if you're going to do that.
here's the thing. There are some homeless people that are genuinely homeless that I've helped. One guy was always outside Wawa I would go there after work and get my coffee, and I would bring him food,
Mm-hmm.
and he would watch, keep an eye on my car. Didn't need to be kept an eye on there, but it made him feel good to do so. He would open the door for me and stuff like that, and we'd have a conversation. And I'd ask him if he needed anything, and he said, "No, this is good enough. Thank you so much." So sweet, nice man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I hope he's doing well today because this was like 10 years ago. Um, and then there's one day, so we would go outside. There was a side door to the restaurant and sit on the steps and have a cigarette. And there was a guy who would, there's an echo. Why is there an echo? Okay, the echo stopped. Okay, so there was a guy who would brag to us about, and he did it right in front of us. He had this scam, like he would say to people, "Dude, do you have like $5 or $10? I have to take the train home and I don't have any money." And they would hand him a $20 bill, and I'd sit there and I'd be like, "I just worked 8 hours and made $7 in tips. Like, are you serious? I'm making $2.40 an hour. I've made $7 in tips, working my butt off, and you just ask a guy to hand you $5 and he hands you a 20." I'm like, wow, I'm in the wrong field here. He's just scamming people. Like, people like that drive me crazy.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing is you do have people like that, and it ruins it for people who really need it. Because when people find out, then they're just like, well, maybe this person isn't legit, or maybe that person isn't legit now. Who it's like, who do you? And it's like, but you do, like you said, you give them food instead of money, and give them.
Sorry. I left the chat. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, okay, I see it now. Um, but yeah, you give them money, or I mean, you give them food instead of money, and maybe like if you know a blanket or something like that, and just see like be like, here, I don't have any money, but I'll give you some food instead.
Yeah.
You know?
I've gotten them stuff off of food stamps. I'm like, I don't have any money, but I have food stamps. Do you need anything? Like, I would get them stuff inside Wawa with food stamps for them. But there are some, like, I would have given him money if he needed it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if he needed it for, like, I don't know, like, if he told me he needed socks and I didn't have socks to give him, I would have given him $5 to get socks. Like, because like I said, there are some genuine people out there that just need help. And then there are people out there scamming people, and they just make me sick.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Um, there was actually a guy, a so-called homeless guy, and he was caught on Facebook going to Six Flags. And now, granted, could he have gathered enough money to go to Six Flags? Maybe, possibly.
Or they also have deals sometimes where you bring a soda can and it's only like $5 admission
Yes,
back then. Maybe that's how he got in.
that could have been a possibility too. But just imagine being a person giving him money, thinking, yeah, you did a good thing because the guy's starving to death or something, and then you hoping that he's going to spend it on food, and
Yeah.
then you see a post of him on Facebook at Six Flags.
Mhm.
I mean, that's just what I'm saying, though, is the only thing.
I
But
know.
Like a friend of mine once said, you know what? You give it to them anyway, just in case, because you never really know if it's a phony, you know what? It's on them, not you,
Yep.
you know, because you had good intentions. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. But you should go on your break so that we can get started because time is a ticking.
Oh, yeah. Time is an enemy that stalks us.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and go to a quick break. I would say 10, maybe 15 minutes or so. And we'll be right back with some memes. How about that? How's that sound?
That sounds great to me. I'm going to go fill up my coffee.
All right. We'll be right back, everyone. Hang in there.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Parody. Well, Thomas Hayden Church and Winston Churchill, those are the two that you hear the most about, but their names both have church in the name. And then, of course, you have Church's Chicken, which I do believe has chicken in it. Oh, hey everybody, Joe Rogan here. I'm your host of the Rogan Experience, and my very special guest tonight is none other than that of the badass of all badasses, the one, the only, Iron Mike Tyson. Woo! Iron Mike. Well, welcome to the show, Mike. So yeah, there was you know.
Well, listen here, Joe. I just want to say that, it's my pleasure being here. I haven't seen you in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, thanks for having me on the show.
Mike, you're looking very youthful. Like, what in the heck happened to you? Wait a minute, where's your tattoo on your face? Guys, did you send me the real Mike Tyson or cloned Mike Tyson? This is weird. You look somehow different, rejuvenated, if you will, as though Father Time had stabbed you in the chest with his time sickle and then decided to pull it back. And then as he was pulling it back, you started to feel like Wolverine. And then it's like how are like in Indiana Jones and Last Crusade where Andy's father's died and he pours that water from the golden chalice of Jesus Christ or whatever it's called. And I know that's not what it's called. But anyway, in his wound, he pours on his dad's chest, and the bullet wound starts to heal, and the bullet even pops out. I bet his dad got like 10 years younger, but for some reason, in the following movie, he was dead.
Dude, I don't know what all you just said, but I know I'm hungry for some pasta, yo. So I'm going to go back here, I'm going to boil some pasta, and when I come back, you better have your shit together, dude. Ha. Nah, I'm just kidding, Joe. I know you got this longer table because of me, though. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess I might as well ask the big question, that the big reason why you're on here, besides the fact that you're my friend and Capada, Capada, Capadoo, Capadude, Capadude. No, no, wait, no, don't Capadude. Yeah, Capa, female. Um, anyway, yeah, so your match with Jake Paul, yeah, big match. A lot of people criticized that match, but I actually kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was a perfect way to end. It was kind of like the ending of Rocky, where although Rocky was a bit more exciting, I'm not gonna lie, but but thing is, it ended in split decisions. What I'm saying, but they did knock each other down a couple of times. So yeah, it was more exciting, but you know, that's the movies versus real life, supposedly. So, do you want to talk about your match with Jake Paul, or am I barking up the wrong treehouse?
Well, there isn't much to talk about. I mean, I made 20 million, and Jake made 40 million. You know, we gave it our best to go, but you know what I can't say, Joe? I'm fucking 58 years old, man. Did you know that?
So, I guess the question on everybody's mind: the Jake Paul fight, was it? You know, you know.
Was it what? Man, I'm not even gonna answer that with a dignified answer. So, nah. I thought you was my friend, dude. Let's go to commercial, man. I can't even take this right now, dude. I can't even take this. Coming from my friend? Hell nah.
I mean, it's just as well. It looks like it's that time anyway. I'd like to thank my special guest, Mike Tyson, for being here. Iron Mike. It's been wonderful. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And man, I'm going to have to get in a dressing room with filet now. So I'll see you guys later. Mike, the pleasure's been all mine.
Man, this has got to be one of the dumbest shows I've ever been on. Jake Paul, you listen to me? Dude, when I see you next, I'm not just going to stop at a no decision. You capiche? Or I mean a split decision. I'm gonna knock you out so hard, you're gonna think you seeing your ancestors, motherfucker.
Are you talking to me? I don't get it. All right, YouTube, calm down. Don't end the show. To what the hell? Wait a minute. Jake Paul, where are you even at? You're not in the studio. Looks like you're outside somewhere.
Oh, there he at. Motherfucker, you owe me $20 million.
Hey, just like, relax, dude. You'll get your 20 million. I I told you that already. God, you gotta be more patient. Jeez, come on, bruh. Come on. I can't believe you're asking like this. That's weird.
Shit. I better. Just remember, motherfucker, I could have knocked your ass out.
Well, that does it for the Rogan Experience. Thanks for tuning in. I'd like to thank my special guest, Mike Tyson, and Jake Paul, who stepped in last second, apparently. And now to take us out, here's President-elect Donald Trump. Donald, take us away.
Well, okay. I'll do my usual. Give a special shout out to Comedy Danks. They make great videos. Go over and see them. We've been shouting them out for quite a while on this program, by the way. And I like to say thanks for everyone who tuned in and watched the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope you had a great and wonderful holiday. God bless America. And good night, everyone. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jeremy Orr channel, formerly known as Hero77. And we'll see you next time, everybody. Hey, I wonder when my next video is going to be. Hey, Beavis. Hey.
Did you know that, like, DoorDash, like, brings you food right to your doorstep?
Don't most, like, pizza places do that anyway? Yeah. Yeah, but, that's only one place, dumbass.
DoorDash brings you food from, like, everywhere.
Dumbass. Okay. How about nachos? Yeah, nachos. Yeah, nachos rule. Yeah. Dumbass. Oh, cool. So how does this work, bud? I don't know.
I think it's like you gotta get on the internet and then like download this app or something.
Oh, wow, cool. DoorDash rules. Yeah.
DoorDash is cool. DoorDash, we're fast, freaky fast, and we're pretty cool too.
Shut up, butt munch.
That's all, folks. Hey, I'm back, baby.
Okay. Well,
Hey, everybody.
yeah.
We're back. I
Yeah.
finished your sentence. Hey, everybody, we're back.
I got something to tell you.
What's that?
Actually, I got something to say.
You always have something to say.
Well, this time it's for real, though.
Okay.
To the person who invented the number 0, thanks for nothing.
He had to get another dad joke in there. Just one more.
Yes.
Somebody in the chat has not hit the like button. Please do so.
Oh my gosh.
Unless,
yeah.
of course, it was you, Jeremy.
Oh, it's probably me. It's always me. Well, with that music on, you know what that means, folks. It's time. It's
the Phantom
time.
music. For me, it's the Phantom music because I can't hear it at all. So I'm glad you told me there was music on.
Oh, yeah. Thank God. Or you would have never guessed.
Nope. I see 7 likes, Noise Guru, but I see 8 watching.
Yeah, it shows 8. Wait a minute. How do you see it?
It tells me underneath the stream, under the title, 8 watching, started 1 hour ago.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it could do that.
It does that, yes. I have to leave the chat for 1 moment, but I will be right back.
Okay. But oh, I forgot to do one thing. Yep. I got to actually put it on the memes. Now, let me explain this first one as soon as I get it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one. He's not going to be able to read it without laughing his ass off.
This one actually isn't a meme, though. It's a sign that we saw outside of McDonald's. But it purposely looks like Chuck Norris. I know that's why they did it. I can't believe this is an actual sign. Ow, crap, I hit my leg. Neighborhood watch. All suspicious activity will be reported to our police department. It's got Chuck Norris.
Love your laugh.
Oh, man.
It's so great.
But just imagine even if you didn't have those words on there, like you just had a picture and it was just him.
Good morning, Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Chuck Norris nearby. like those deer crossing signs. But instead of the deer crossing, it's Chuck Norris crossing.
Please, God, make him stop laughing, because I can't stop laughing. Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Oh, okay. All right. It's not even that funny. I don't know why it's making me laugh so much. It's just... Okay, next one. I don't get it.
Oh, you're not supposed to get it. So I want you to read everything you can see. I blocked it out on purpose.
Okay.
So you got the new era. Can you see it? Because I'm not there yet.
Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm. Then what does it say? In the yellow part, it says a Bible verse. What does it say?
Yeah, my people perish for lack of knowledge.
So remember that. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Okay? And then as a bonus at the bottom, we have Michael Jordan as the pastor.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's what he did when he retired from basketball, huh?
Mm-hmm. And sun worship just doesn't sit well with me. You couldn't write Sunday worship. You had to write sun worship. It just doesn't.
Sun worship?
Yeah.
What the?
See what I'm saying? Yeah, it just doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm. But that's not the issue. The issue is what's blurred out. Remember, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Okay, next slide.
Okay, next one.
Read what it says on the screen. You didn't go to the next one yet.
I'm trying to. It's frozen.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there it is. Whoa! Crap,
and then we lost it.
Yeah, wow. I hope we don't lose me next.
Yeah, we don't want to lose you. That would be very bad. Just keep talking so we know you're still here.
Well, let me, yeah. The whole dang friggin' messenger went down. Are you kidding me?
Oh, boy.
Let's see if I can bring it. I'll bring it back up. I think it needs to be updated. The app.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to update it right now, though. Not in the middle of the show. It's not even Friday the 13th yet. What's the deal?
It just likes to mess with you when you're live.
Oh yeah. Likes to mess with me when I'm live, and likes to mess with me when I want to upload a video that day, and it's time sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Getting started. Well, we could talk about update your app today. Not now. Okay, let's try this again. Whoa.
Is it forcing you to update?
No.
Because we could do my video while it's updating. 'Cause my video's on YouTube.
I think I've got it.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't see anything yet.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's terrible.
You're not
Okay,
sharing
yeah.
your screen.
I know. I need to. Yes. Wow. That's
So if you wouldn't mind reading it to them. My people perish for lack of knowledge. What does it say?
warning African Americans a vote for Trump will put black folks back to picking cotton.
Mm-hmm. My
Oh
people
my-
perish for lack of knowledge.
Oh my gosh.
What a disgrace, right?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
That is just to be putting that on a church sign of all things.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, sun worship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bizarre sign, to say the least, and a disgraceful one for a church to have.
Yes, it is. So
I'm
what's
gonna-
next?
I'm going to move on from that. There we go. Now,
So for those of you that don't know, Hollywood tends to change the race of characters, beloved characters, like Hermione from Harry Potter is now a black lesbian when she marries Ron Weasley, so I don't know how that works. And she was always white, described so in the books. So this is a play on that. Polar bears.
look what they did with Little Mermaid.
Yeah, the Little Mermaid, that's another one. The Little Mermaid, which is a Nordic fairy tale. And she always had red hair. And now she's also African American.
It looks ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks ridiculous. It's forceful. It's not, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, woke Hollywood, man. Woke Hollywood.
Yep. So there's polar bears.
Crazy. Ew.
You gotta
Sorry.
read it. You gotta read it.
Sorry. No, I saw the picture, and the first thing I came to my mind was ew.
Okay.
Governments create wealth. Holy, many ticks, blood-sucking creatures. The same way ticks create blood.
Governments create wealth the same way ticks create blood. In other words, governments do not create wealth. They create deficits.
That's a good one. Because it's true.
Yep. Isn't that great? I love what they did with it.
Yeah. Where did they go?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Sandy, that was good.
You're welcome.
Now what's this?
Oh, just you have to. It's the truth. This is how most people today have ended up conservatives. So if you read the top, it's too small for me to read.
Oh, wait a minute. I can fix that. How about now?
No, it's still too small because I'm not in YouTube at the moment. I said that to you, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So you got at the very beginning, my fellow liberal left, me, and then you got the center up here, and then conservative right all the way here, 2008.
And then we noticed the pattern, how the person in the middle is not moving at all.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Throughout all the years, they're standing in one spot. It's the left portion and the line that's moving.
Yeah. My fellow liberal left, me, center, conservative right, 2012. And then on the very bottom, woke progressive, bigot. He's shouting bigot. Left in the center. And then me somehow gets pushed over here, even though I was standing in the same spot the whole time, like you said.
Yeah.
Conservative, all the way to the right. LOL. Because you're there now. You're there without even moving. In other words, that person's values never changed. It was the parties that changed around it.
Yes.
That's a very good one.
It's just the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know many people who grew up on the right. There's some, don't get me wrong.
I had a cousin who was like that.
But more often than not, myself included, you included, I mean, most people were liberal. Not leftists, but liberals, Democrats, who are no longer that. And it's because the values have flipped. Like the left, the Democrats used to be anti-war, the party of anti-war, and now they are the party for war.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's flipped. It's insane. It doesn't make sense. They were for free speech. They were for civil liberties, and they were for personal liberty. And it doesn't seem like that anymore. And I'm talking about the party, not the people.
Right. I mean, correct.
Mm-hmm.
No, I had a cousin that was always on the right, even when George Bush was president. I think that might have been his first president. I'm talking Junior.
I have a family member who I will not say which one because, you know, their privacy and all.
Right.
I have a family member who is as left you could get, who blew my mind when they told me that when they were younger, and I should have known this because it's a very close relative, that when they were younger, they were Republican. And it blew my mind.
Wow.
Blew my mind. They voted for Bush. They voted for Cheney.
I remember even when I was a little kid, not little kid, but maybe like a tween or whatever you call them. I didn't like Alex P. Keaton's character. Like I liked it. I thought he was funny and everything. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't like. That was the aspect of his character I didn't like. Was that he was so right leaning. That's before I knew what the hell right leaning was. But
That didn't bother.
it just
didn't
knew.
bother me, but I just back then it wasn't a big deal like it is today. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, oh, you know, like I just saw it as funny. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents, on the other hand, may have been different for them because they voted for Mondale. So
That's the thing also is like a long time ago, you had people that were, even though they were Democrats, they liked Reagan. Like they legitimately liked Reagan.
mhm.
And then there was Republicans who liked some of the Democratic presidents. It
And
wasn't always one side or the other.
And then there was my family who were very far Democrat, that they didn't care. They didn't even like Reagan.
But you know what it seemed like? It
What's
seemed
that?
like back in the day, no matter who the president was, we all had respect for them. Like
We did. They were still our president.
Yeah. And now everything's so divisive
Mm-hmm.
in the last few years. Like even back in 2012 or whatever, I believe it probably really things started heating up. Like I would have to say probably after Clinton was president, things started heating up to where people either really hated one or hated the other.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it, in my opinion, got crazy.
Clinton was the last. No, maybe not. Yeah, no, Clinton was like the last president that was truly liberal, in my opinion. Like he wanted to strengthen the border wall. He decreased, he put restrictions on welfare. Like he capped the amount of kids you could claim. Still, like it was like 8 kids, but still. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had 12 kids, you were SOL. 8 was the most you could claim. He was the end of the moderate era, where people were moderately, like they were definitely Democrat or Republican, but I didn't see much extreme in either direction back then. And it
Right.
could just be because I was young. Maybe I missed some things, but I don't know. But I am officially back in the chat. I had to do something really quick. I had to respond to my neighbor who doesn't know I do YouTube.
Ah. That's the first thing I told my neighbors when I moved in is like I do make videos and stuff. So if I'm ever too loud, just knock on the wall, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
But I pretty much usually wrap things up like pretty much after 10 o'clock when I'm doing videos and stuff. So, because I don't know how loud I can be, because these walls in here don't hardly have any pictures on them yet. So they're like almost bare. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you get a lot of echoing. But I'm
How
gonna fix all that. Huh? What's that?
I was gonna say, how about we move on to the next one because time is a ticking again.
Oh
It's been a half hour since I said we should go to break.
yeah.
Hey, Mr. Super is in the chat. Hey, Mr. Super.
Woohoo!
Mr. Super, Jeremy's going to join us for like the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the show tonight. And he said he can't wait to see you again. Hang out.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Check this out.
Yeah,
This is how I feel.
so do I.
We had 24-hour Walmarts and $1 McChickens. We had it all, man.
Yeah.
We had-
Yeah, we did.
What in the heck was this cartoon where Bugs Bunny was drunk?
I don't know, but it was probably the 1930s or 40s.
Yeah. It's funny.
But it's carrot juice. That's how they got
Yeah.
away with it.
Carrot juice. Yeah, I remember when like the Flintstones, like they had cactus juice. And then I think like it became like an actual drink in real life.
Yes. Jackie, it's probably my fault. I call him Mr. Super all the time. I even made his logo Mr. Super. So that's probably my fault that you just recall the Mr. Super part.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Super. I should move on to the next slide because the clock's going diggity dong.
So who sees a dress really quickly? Who sees a dress? Who saw a dress first?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It looks like one of those what do they call those skirts?
It looks like a 1950s like poodle skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
But it's just a porcupine wearing a harness.
Oh man.
And it says at the top, here's a picture of a porcupine looking at a stingray in an aquarium. So the porcupine is acting very human. It's a little disturbing. The porcupine is checking the stingrays out at an aquarium.
Oh my gosh.
Like a little girl would, looking over the edge. In their porcupine dress.
Animals are acting more human anymore.
Yep. Noise Guru says this is offensive to badgers.
Well, as long as it's not a honey badger. Those things are aggressive.
Oh, that shouldn't be. That's to show you I'm 14 cents off, everyone. Look. That's what that was. You're done with the stuff. You're at Jeff's new intro
Oh, my bad. My
that
bad.
you were supposed to save. And that was the 14 cents. I'm like, really, YouTube? That's the candy that I love. That
Well,
you said
there,
you like.
we can show that, can't we?
Yeah, but I don't know what's coming up next. Like, this is just random stuff.
I know, right? Oh, guys, this is something that Amazon line got me as part of my Christmas gift.
It tastes like strawberry, not bologna, thank God.
I know, right? That'd be really weird. Like I bite into it. I'm still gonna bite into it, thinking I'm biting into bologna, though. And then
Is
I
it
get
in
a
slices
taste.
or is it one big hunk?
It slices.
That's awesome.
It's probably like I'm imagining it's probably like fruit roll-ups almost, like the texture.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I can almost taste it right now. I like strawberry.
Ozzy Osbourne is still alive. Who thought Ozzy passed away?
Ozzy Osbourne died?
No, he did not. He's alive.
Oh. Yeah, who said he did? I know, didn't he just recently have a birthday?
Yeah, December 3rd.
I thought so. I saw a Facebook post. Still alive and pickled. Oh, come on, guys.
When did he get an E on his last name? I don't remember the E.
What you talking about? He's always
His
had
last
E.
name. I don't
Ozzy
remember the E.
Osbourne? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was OSBOURNE. RN. I'm looking at it, so I see the E.
I mean, yeah, it's always had the E.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, it looks too long for me. I don't remember the E. Maybe it's the U. Something's wrong. The last name's too long. Go look at his name. It looks too long.
Hold
It
on.
might be the U. It might be the U that I don't remember.
Ozzy Osbourne. Hold on. Let me get in there. Ozzy Osbourne. Osbourne. Like Jason Bourne. Doesn't Jason Bourne, doesn't his have a U in it too? I don't know. It doesn't look weird to me is what I'm saying.
It does look weird to me.
Hmm.
Jason Bourne is BOURNE. And I do remember the U in Jason Bourne. I don't know. It looks too long to me. Something looks wrong.
Hold on a second. Harry Osborn. You know the fictional character Harry Osborn, right, from Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
His is spelled without the U. It's Osborn.
See, I can see it without the U, but with the E, and without the E with the U. Here, I'll write it in the chat how I can. I'll write the options so you can see them side by side
Okay.
of what I can see.
Yeah, Harry Osborn. See, this is tripping me out because I thought Norman Osborn, the fictional character from Spider-Man, I thought his name was the same. Or at least had an E in it. I thought his name had an E in it. This is flipping me out.
Like I said, I can see the E without the U. It's too long. OSBOURNE looks too long to me. But I could be wrong. It's fine. I don't know. But what are we getting to next? Are we getting to the video?
Yes. We should get to the video. I got a question. Wait a
minute a second. Jackie, a lot of the celebrities are looking like that because of Ozempic.
Oh, man.
Like looking way too thin. Her mom looks the same way. And it gives them a specific look. They look older. Their faces look hollow. And they look entirely too thin.
I thought it was Sharon who was on the
They both are, Sharon and Kelly.
Oh my gosh. That stuff's killing people. Like you heard about that?
Yeah.
It's literally killing people.
It actually is.
What is it that I take? I take something for my acid reflux. That's not the same thing, is it?
No. But Kelly Osbourne, I believe, had a surgery. Because her face used to be more square, the jawline. She either had the jaw shaved down or she had, they can inject something into the muscles in the jaw to make them less prominent, because it's the jaw, the muscles that cause that sharp, angular, square jaw. Because her jaw is more heart shaped now. It's not her whole face shape has changed, and it's not weight loss. It's the jaw.
I was getting ready to say that weight loss could do it too.
Not that. Let me show you 2 pictures. Which could you please share with the chat?
Sure. Oh yeah, Harrison Ford. No, he didn't die, dude. Harrison Ford is not dead. He's dead to me, though.
Okay, this is a horrible quality photo, just to give you a heads up, but you'll be able to see as soon as it saves. My goodness. Why is everything moving so slow?
Hold on a second. And now I've got to look at it. Now I've got to check this out.
Wow, I
Harrison
can't send you
Ford.
anything because it's just freezing up on. Everything's freezing up.
It says he's 82 years old. He's not dead.
Oh my gosh, everything's freezing. I can't.
That sucks, dude. But did you know that Harrison Ford has a son that's a chef? Like
I did not, but I just sent you 2 pictures.
Okay.
There's no way you will convince me that her jawline changing like that is, it's definitely some sort of surgical procedure. That is not achievable by weight loss.
Let me see here. It looks like one side is hanging out.
Anatomy diagrams are generic. People do have different sized jaws, foreheads, skulls, things like that. But when it comes to the square jawline, it's usually due to the, I forget the name, begins with an M, a specific muscle in the jaw. So that's before. Now look at the shape of her jaw. Okay? Her head is square. She has a square face. Okay? Now look at the next one. On the left.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I said, on the left. Her jaw is now more rounded, more heart-shaped.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
She looks like Mulvaney. She looks like Dylan Mulvaney.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry.
She looks just like her mother now, though.
Yeah. But that's the first thing I saw when this photo came up, and I'm dead serious. I'm not joking.
Let me see if I can find Kelly Osbourne now alone. Because she looks identical to her mother, like someone used... Yeah, I remember Osborne, Osborne, because that's how I naturally type it. The U does not belong there. Oh, here's a great comparison. You ready? Hold on.
Eddie Von King says that's Bruce Jenner on the right. Edward, you crack me up, dude.
I mean, it doesn't even look like her anymore. I'm trying to find a straight on. Here we go. Here's somebody doing it. You ready?
No, but go for it anyway.
I'm trying to. It's spinning again on me.
It's
spinning,
not.
spinning, 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 spinning.
Remember the show Pinwheel? Pinwheel, pinwheel, spin me around.
Yes. I remember Pinwheel.
Heck yeah.
All right, here we go. It's Kelly before and after. That is not weight loss. It's weight loss and her jaw was shaved down or something. Look at that image.
Hold on a second. I gotta reload.
Yep.
Whoa. That's like 2 completely different peoples.
So she had the fox eye, which lifts the eye up and backwards. She had a lid lift, which opened up her eye and gave her that open for the eyeshadow. There's no shadow there. Her eyes were hooded, and now they're not. She had an eyebrow lift, which raised her eyebrows up. She had a nose job, which made her nose less. It's like point. It's like lifted up a little bit. You see, and like the point is gone, and they're it's a little more narrower, the nostrils. And she got lip filler. And like I said, she had something done with her jaw. Most likely, they did something with the muscle where they loosen the muscle so it's not as tight, which makes the jaw lax and not squared off anymore.
It looks like she has a longer face.
Yeah, because her face isn't square anymore. That's what I'm telling you. She went from a square to an oval because of that surgery with the jaw.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, she doesn't even look like herself.
Right. And also the fact that she has bangs, that shortens the face. So her face would look more oval if she didn't have bangs. But she still had that squared jaw. She doesn't have that anymore. And that is not from weight loss. You can't lose 3 inches on your jaw by losing weight.
No. There's no reason why that would happen from weight loss.
Absolutely not. And now she looks more like her mother.
That's interesting. I had to go back to that picture. Yeah. That's incredible. God. No, I was just thinking of.
What's that?
You know how people.
Oh my God. I was just thinking that I have my shows set to start in 20 minutes and we're not even close.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
It's all right.
Now look. Here's the thing. You notice how people that either don't believe in God or stop believing in God, like they say, well, if there's a God, how could he allow so much suffering and pain to go in the world? I think, like, he doesn't cause the pain and suffering, but he allows the pain and suffering because we have to have pain and suffering for 3 reasons. And I know this is going to sound kind of crazy, but just hear me out here. Like, first of all, we have to know that we're alive. Like, without pain and suffering, life would be too easy. And then we wouldn't have to struggle for anything. When you struggle, it makes you stronger and it toughens you up and it helps you to deal with the problems and the nastiness and the, all the bad stuff and all the evil that's here on earth. And it helps you to appreciate when you do have it good and you are living your best life. That helps you to appreciate that better. And also with pain and suffering, it brings us closer to God, because what do we do when we're in pain and suffering? We pray to God. We talk to God. We try to have a relationship with him. So I think in a way, the pain and suffering is allowed to a point. He wants us to ask for help. Like, that's his thing. Like, find me, you shall seek. I mean, I said that backwards. Seek and you shall
find. Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's what part of that means. It's like, I want you to help yourself, but at the same time, if you do need extra help, like, ask for it. Just ask for it. And God's not always going to give you what you want, but he's going to give you the tools to be able to maybe make your life a little better, or maybe like someone close to you will say, well, go to a doctor. Like if you're sick, You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whereas to normally you might refuse to go to doctor, but then God is sending you this person to say to you, you need to go to the doctor. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think that and life, and I think we're here to learn all these lessons, and we're here to be toughened up, because I think the afterlife is like a living hell where there are demons that will rip us apart limb from limb, even though we won't have physical bodies, but I think the soul can still be hurt. Like, it's a different kind of hurt. It's a deep, dark place that you go to that you're so, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the opposite of light. And we have to be tough here on earth. Like, us being on earth is a lesson. Like, I think that before we were born, you know how people say, I didn't ask to be born? Well, how do you know you didn't ask to be born? Maybe you were in heaven chilling with God and said, you know what? I never experienced what it's like to be a human. I would love to be a human. And then God said, are you absolutely sure you want to be a human? And you're like, yeah. So you left your home. Your home is heaven. And then that's why when we die, or before we die, we strive to get back to our home because we want to go home so bad. By the time it's we know when it's our time to go, and when that time comes, we welcome it. We're like, okay, we're ready. I want to go back home. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why God gave us the gift of forgiveness. Like, he forgives us our sins because he doesn't want anybody to perish. And he gives us a chance to ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
I don't know. I kind of went a little bit deep there, but
Mm-hmm.
you get what
Okay.
I'm saying,
I
right?
do. I do. I cut the mandalas down just to yours so that we can get to my show after, because I had three and we don't have the time for three.
Well, sure
So
we do.
I don't think we do. My show was supposed to start in 15 minutes, and we still have a 10-minute video to react to.
I got the video up right now.
You ready to go?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So this video I made in reaction, and the commentary I'm going to upload. It's privated right now, but I'm going to make a video with us reacting to it public so that I can tag the person. We're responding to this person. All right, so feel free to pause if you want to say something at any time.
You got it.
I would make it full screen. Like,
oh my
full
God,
screen.
what happened?
All right, listen, I don't usually make videos like this.
Dang it. Sorry.
It's okay.
I clicked over to the right too far. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
What's that?
Stop the music.
Yeah, I would stop the music.
Do that, yeah. And there we go. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's that video Sandy's been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And
so we're going to see the original video that I commented on. And I do need to say something. My comment to her had to do with her title. The title of their video had Checkmate Republicans. So I'm not being rude by saying no checkmate to you. I'm just using the language they used. I just wanted to say that because my comment says no checkmate to you, because that's the wording they used for their video. So go on.
Okay.
I just want people to know that.
Beast Mode 2023.
The most important thing that I think I learned with this election is that I cannot be friends with or have anything to do with about half the country. And I'm okay with that. Because I didn't need nothing to do with y'all. If you sacrificed yourself or your daughters or your wives or your aunts or your uncles, because everybody in this country, almost everybody in this country, whether they're alive or not, has a mother. You sacrifice the women in your life to vote for Donald Trump because you want cheaper gas and cheaper eggs, and he's going to fix the wars and deportate. Well, let me tell you what, there, cute pie, when you can't get anything done, when you can't get landscaping done, when homes can't be built, when you can't get anything done, when the farming shuts down, we don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from not near Republican about a fucking thing, because I still have yet to hear about how women's healthcare decisions affect.
I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah.
By healthcare, is that what you mean? Because that's not actual.
That is what they mean.
Healthcare.
Y'all still have yet to hear any of that, but I digress. That's a whole other video. Y'all still can't tell me or anybody else.
Go back for a second. Can you rewind a sec?
I'm sorry?
Can you rewind a little bit?
Sure.
Just a little bit so I can read the message on the screen because it goes by too quick. Right there. Start there. Start with it with a murder opinion. Start there. That's fine. And pause after this one. So after this message, the next message, pause it.
Affect y'all still have yet to hear.
Right there. So decreasing birth rates affect everyone, including affecting Social Security. They affect, first of all, for those of you that don't know, Planned Parenthood was instituted to decrease the birth rates of the African American population. That was the goal. The person who started it, I cannot remember her name, but she was a eugenicist and a racist and was trying to decrease the African American population. And it worked because African Americans by far utilized Planned Parenthood more than any other race. And decreasing birth rates across the board affects Social Security because you have less people growing up and paying into Social Security.
Yeah.
So that was why my statement about that is there. I'm sorry, go on.
I agree.
Hear any of that, but I digress. That's a whole other video. Y'all still can't tell me or anybody else how my medical decisions personally.
Okay, no one cares about your personal medical decisions unless you mean abortion. And that's because we do not believe, or I don't believe, and a lot of conservatives don't believe, that abortion should be your medical decision. When someone forcibly creates a life by accident, that person doesn't get put to death, but that innocent child does. I don't see how that's right. That's why I am fully supportive of the government bringing you to term. I am fully supportive of ultrasounds and prenatal care and even giving birth if you give the child up for adoption instead. There's actually programs such non-for-profits like Preborn that you can donate to, and they will pay for ultrasounds because I don't know the percentage, but I've heard many YouTubers who are sponsored by Preborn. I think it's double. It increases the chance of the child being born by double. So they have a double chance of surviving and being born. Once a mother sees an ultrasound, they're less likely to go through with an abortion. So, not your medical decision. I don't believe it's a medical decision. I believe it's a life and death decision, and you are choosing to end the life of the other body, not your body, inside your body. That's how I see it. Because there's two heartbeats, not one. That's not your body anymore. You're making a decision for another body. And that, to me, is murder. So go on. Sorry.
I agree with that too.
Indirectly affect you other than saying, hi, I'm a middle-aged white man and I'm a chauvinistic son of a bitch.
Well, I'm
But-
middle-aged, I'm white, but I'm not a man, and I'm not a chauvinistic SOB.
Because that's a whole nother video. I hope y'all know what you got this country into. And
Yes,
when
I
the
do.
dust settles, smoke clears, and he's golfing for the 45th time in a month.
What?
When Trump is golfing for the 45th time in a month, I said it's better than laying on the beach like Biden did. Just laying on the beach. At least he's getting some exercise and golfing.
Right?
It's the most stressful job in the world. They're entitled to time off. Anyway, go on.
And how come is it that Trump looks the best out of all the presidents that have been in office? Like he didn't look like he aged
Oh, I know.
nearly as badly as most of the presidents in office.
No, he looks great for his age. Knock on wood that he stays as healthy as he looks.
Yeah.
And he puts tariffs on everything, and everything
Pause.
costs more money because
Tariffs lower the costs of American goods. Tariffs make it more expensive to import cheap crap from China. You know, like the stuff that Temu sells, where, you know, the jewelry you should not get because most likely there's lead in it, things like that. So it makes safer products for Americans. It supports American business, which supports the economy, the GDP, and makes products cheaper for Americans. So tariffs are a good thing. I'm not talking about tariffs to punish a nation. I'm talking about tariffs to help our country. Like general tariffs, not like what Biden did to Russia because of the war in Ukraine. I'm talking about tariffs to support our economy. Let's go on.
China didn't pay for that wall either, did they? Oh, yeah, that's right. China didn't pay for that wall either.
China wasn't supposed to pay for the wall. It was Mexico. So that's what I had here. They weren't supposed to. Mexico did, though, because Mexico was supposed to.
Well,
and
that's
Mexico
what he
did.
said. That's what he said. I'm going to build a wall and I'm going to get Mexico to pay for it.
And they did. So I don't know what she's confused about. China was never supposed to pay for any wall. They have their own great wall that they paid for. So
right. That's why I think it's so funny. Also, real quick, is that other countries have walls to keep their borders protected, and nobody says a damn word about them.
No, like you got to go through. Not I don't know. It kind of is a little bit of a wall. There's even a little bit of a wall in Canada. Going to Canada, like when I went to Canada, you got to go through customs.
Yeah.
You have to drive through a thing, and they check your car out and everything. I mean, it's just the way countries work. You don't have a country if there's no border. If there is no border, you don't have a country. A country is defined by its borders. So, go on.
He made a bunch of promises. He was going to repeal and replace Obamacare. What he say in the debate?
Pause.
Had the concepts of a plan.
I give her that one. I do give her that one. He said he was going to repeal and replace last term. He did not. But I'm going to say, to be fair, he did. He had other things going on that kind of distracted his entire administration from doing what he wanted to do, which is on the next comment.
Well, that's when, isn't that about when COVID hit though?
No, it's before that too. All the impeachments and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I say.
Concepts of a
So constant attacks like impeachments stopped his plans for the ACA and the Senate.
plan on a plan. You people are just fucking stupid, and you bit off more than you can chew, and when it comes back to bite you in the ass, I hope it fucking hurts.
Pause. So that link in the description, which will be in the description of the video that I put up, is a link to all the things that happened in the Senate, and you can see everything that was tried and shot down. So that link is in the description. So that will be in the description. Let's go on. All right, now you're going to see what I commented and their response to my comment. Yeah. I left this comment. Actually, can you pause it and read it?
Sure.
It's hard for me to see. So the checkmate part again is because they had said checkmate in their description, in their title thing. So go on.
Less than 24 hours after Trump won, Hamas is calling to end the war in Gaza. So checkmate to you, and no, prices won't be cheaper 122.25, but they will be by February 22.25. That's what I believe too.
Yeah, so because she was saying in the video that she expected prices to be cheaper the day after he's in office. Like, that's not how it works.
It's not going to happen that soon. No.
Right. Exactly. So that is what I said. I'm just speaking the truth. They won't be cheaper the next day.
No.
And that really happened. So they respond next. There should be another comment on the screen.
Well, you said checkmate.
No. I mean, when you hit play. I'm saying when you hit play, another comment.
When I hit play, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. They replied asking for any proof.
Mm-hmm. So here's the comment coming up.
Show me, Beast Mode says, show me proof where any of that's true. And then Sandy replies with a link.
Yep. And the link says, Newsweek, Hamas calls for immediate end to the war after Trump election win.
So you gave her proof. Or
I did.
Or whatever.
Yep. And this is what happened because I don't live on TikTok. Go on.
And they made a video, laugh out loud. So you could see all the previous comments there.
Yeah.
Checkmate is right. And then show me the proof. You sent them the link. And then
they made a video.
To Sandy Mandela effect. She replied
in
a video.
Yep, with my comment up at the top of the screen, and that's why we're responding with a video, yes.
No, Pumpkin. He said it was all gonna happen. Just like that.
Hold on. She called you Pumpkin.
Yeah. And that's why the pumpkin's on her face, just like when she said cutie pie, I put a cutie pie in the corner. You missed that, you were talking.
That's funny.
And I said, no, he said he was going to sign the executive orders on day one. If you want to rewind it so I can hear it. Since we were laughing.
But that cracked me up. Go with Pumpkin. trying to sound all tough. I'm like, okay, sure. Oh,
Yeah, you're there. Just hit play there. That's fine.
No, Pumpkin. He said it was all gonna happen. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. It was all gonna happen. Just like that. I'm still waiting.
when's it all gonna happen again? Just like what?
Just like that. The first day, because in their other video they said everything better be
Just like-
fixed on January 21st. And I'm
No.
like, no, you're crazy. That's not how it works. He's going to sign everything on the first day to fix things, but it takes like a month for things to adjust.
You mean just like that?
Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
But I said,
Uh,
this is you got to rewind it again because this is the part where she says that she's holding her breath.
oh, she
And I'm
did.
saying, yeah, and I said I don't live on TikTok. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think we played that.
Yeah, we couldn't hear because you stopped it.
Oh, my bad. Wait. No,
Okay.
wait.
She talks fast, like everything's fast.
Okay.
No, Pumpkin. He said it was all gonna happen. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. It was all gonna happen. Just like that. I'm still waiting. Good thing I didn't hold my breath because I'd have been dead.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't live on TikTok.
Well, now wait a minute. I took it as though she was saying she was holding her breath for him to lower the
No, for my response.
for your response. Okay.
Yes.
But see, I didn't take it like that though.
I would have killed her. That's what she was saying.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for you to show me some news source where Hamas.
Oh, okay.
There's one.
Yeah. Hamas calls for immediate end to war after Trump election win.
Look at the date. The date is November 5th, 2024.
November 6th.
6th. I'm sorry.
Just one day after.
Mm-hmm.
Just one day.
Immediately,
Just
they
one
called for
day.
an immediate end.
You gotta say it 3 times, Sandy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just like that. Just like that. But there's going to be more. Just like that. Let's go ahead.
Oh wow.
Has said they want to end this war. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, MSN, even MSN is saying Hamas calls for immediate end to war. Even MSN. So it's not like it's just like, these Newsweek and off-brand webs. No, MSN is even saying it. So go on.
And they usually don't go, report stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They usually go along with the narrative. The narrative that she's trying to shovel, by the way.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But I paused it so we had time to look at it. Like the video is paused for a second.
Oh, okay.
So you can hit play.
Yeah.
And I did some research.
Did you now?
It was the war in Ukraine that he's going to end in 24 hours. Well, Bubba, you take the oath of office at noon on the 20th. So at noon on the 21st, that war should be over.
Okay, noon on the 21st is not 24 hours, but he did say it would only take a day. Now here we go. Before he's even in office. Here we go. Hit play. And this supports his claim.
Has congratulated Donald Trump on his victory. The Russian leader said he was ready to talk to the president-elect as any ideas on ending what he called the Ukraine crisis were worth considering. Steve Rosenberg reports now from Sochi in southern Russia.
на то, что было сказано по стремлению.
What he said publicly about wanting to improve relations with Russia and resolve the Ukraine conflict.
You see, the thing is,
Biden
that's the thing about the. Well, let me finish real quick. That's the thing about Donald Trump is he had good relations with our. I don't want to say enemies, but
allies and enemies. Yes.
Well, there you go. Yeah, he had good relations with them. He could talk to them. He could sit down and have a conversation. Unlike with Biden, who, what was it? They said stop it. He said at one time. He just told him to stop it or else.
Yeah. So really quickly, Biden did not get him to agree in 3 years to end the war. Trump isn't even in office yet, and Putin is agreeing to talk. So that's what you're about to hear.
That's what I was referring to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone on the left wants to claim that they're friends and this and that's like, it's not about that. It's about the fact that you have to be able to sit down and talk with your enemies in order to keep the peace.
They're not friends. They respect one another.
Yes.
There's no respect for Biden.
But no, he was a weak president. Is a weak president. And they see right through that. They see. That's what I was talking about that before the election. I'm like, they are going to see her as the biggest joke ever, and they're just going to attack.
There was a submarine, a Russian submarine stationed off the coast of Cuba, between Cuba and Florida, with nuclear warheads, waiting, I believe, for the presidential election results.
Mm-hmm. That was going to be their moment. They could see how weak we were under Biden.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I just wanted to get that in there.
Yep.
I think that at least deserves attention. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate him on his election as the U.S. president.
And when that war is not over, that will make him not only a convicted felon, but a liar on top.
Pause. Never was a convicted felon. He was charged and he was found guilty, but he was never sentenced. That means he was actually never a convicted felon. He was charged. He was found guilty, but he was not sentenced. Sentencing is what makes you a convicted felon, but all charges have been dropped. So, incorrect statement. Anything you want to say?
I'm sorry, what now?
Anything you want to add to that?
Not really. I mean, you covered that pretty well.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And no, my grocery prices better be cheaper the moment he takes office. When he takes his hand off that fake ass Bible of his, that motherfucker.
Fake ass Bible.
Yeah, and I said, but you do? What she's about to say about him with God. But you do? But yeah, she keeps saying, it better be. Or what? What are you going to do? Or what? But it's not going to be, nothing's going to change on day one that we're going to physically see or feel. It's going to be a month or two after he signs the executive orders to fix everything that caused this mess.
I would say the only effect I would foresee it having immediately would probably be gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just the way when presidents change hands, that happens anyway. That's sort of like a trending thing.
Yeah, but the biggest reason that the gas prices went up was, and it almost instantaneously, destroyed our economy. was the executive order swipe of the pen ending the Keystone Pipeline,
No.
which literally sent 10,000 people to unemployment lines.
He did that on day one.
On day one, right.
Mm-hmm.
He ended the Keystone Pipeline. 10,000 people lost their jobs. And then later on, he used up all of our reserves. While also, I don't know the exact wording, I forget. I may even write that on the screen. The leases, the drilling leases. He put caps on drilling leases. He did all this stuff to stop drilling in the US and got rid of all of our oil reserves and ended the Keystone Pipeline, which, by the way, went through things that like swamps and tar pits, areas that we couldn't even utilize, that were not being utilized for, like, housing and
Yeah.
cities and stuff like that. It was the dumbest thing, and that is what literally destroyed our gas prices alone. And like I said, you put 10,000 people on the unemployment line, that shoots the economy straight down. It's so bad, so bad. He did all of that on day one, and then the leases right after, and then going through the oil reserves with the war in Ukraine, destroyed us. It destroyed us. So go ahead, unless you have anything to add. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'll just go ahead.
Fucker wouldn't know God if God smacked him in the face.
I said, but you do.
Have my prices cheaper, because if my prices is not cheaper,
I complain some more.
You'll what? Yep, complain some more.
No. You promised. You ran your mouth. You ran your mouth. You ran your mouth. It better be cheaper. My prices at the grocery store. My prices at the gas pump. What else did he say that I saw? He better. God, what was it? 50% off my electricity bill. Well, it's getting to be winter, Bubba. We all cold down here in Tennessee, so I'd sure appreciate 50% off my electric bill, because that's a promise made. Let's see if that lasts.
Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. 50% off of electric. When did that?
I don't remember that promise. If he did, I missed that one.
Where did that come from? Now I know he did the no tax on tips and the no tax, or what was it? Lower tax on.
No tax on tips and no tax on overtime.
That's what it was.
I mean, he has been saying he's going to lower energy costs, but I don't remember specifically that your electric bill is going to be lower. But
I mean, that would
maybe
be.
he said it and I missed it.
That would be over time also. That's not going to be an immediate thing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What's she going to do? For what? What are you going to do?
It's going to be more like a trickle down effect more than anything.
Yeah, it's within the next year. We're gonna be in this time next year. We'll be in a much better place. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
But go on. We're almost. Actually,
Almost.
we still got time. There's still more to this.
I want you to stand, and I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to practice to yourself, so that you can go tell your daughters and all the females in your life, all the women in your life, that you sacrificed their health, their right to abortion access, their right to make their decisions with their body and their doctor.
There it is. You don't care about health.
Mm-hmm.
Like actual, like doctor-patient health. You care about your right to murder someone.
I was laughing the whole time making that graphic.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that is hilarious.
I'm standing in the mirror, honey. Pumpkin. I'm standing in the mirror, Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, that's what it was.
And I am saying, you're going to say thank you. One day you will understand that we helped save all of us, including you, from the hell of socialism, which is the road we were headed down.
That's where.
Obama's 24-year plan.
Yeah.
For cheaper gas prices. I want you to go stand in the mirror. That's your assignment. Go stand in the mirror and say, I voted for Donald Trump because I
helped save our country from socialism. And no, I was just talking over her.
On eggs than making sure that the women in my life are safe. Because that's what you're going to have.
No, I will tell them abortion had nothing to do with my vote for President Trump. I mean, it did, but it did that wasn't the four. Right. I wasn't a one issue voter. You understand? Right. The main issue was the economy and defeating socialism.
Yeah.
For me.
Thing. I didn't stand on one issue or even two issues. It was all the issues. Everything that was happening in this country, we were going in a very, very scary direction.
Correct. So although abortion is important to me, abortion is with the states. Abortion wasn't even on the ballot because the states are in control, not the president. That's what they don't understand. Kamala was not going to be able to get the abortion back on federal unless she packed the court, because the court is not going to reverse their decision.
They made that decision while Biden was still in office.
Correct. That's what I'm trying to say. The only way abortion would go back to the way it was is if the court reversed their decision, which this court made that decision they're not going to do. Right. So in my opinion, abortion was never even on the ballot because it's just going to stay the same and it's with the states. So the president has no bearing on that.
Got nothing
That's
to do
what I mean by abortion had nothing to do with my vote, because the abortion was not on the ballot, plain and simple.
Have to tell every woman in your life for the next 4 years. I do hope it was worth it. I do hope it was worth it.
It will be.
Because you have yet. I just went to my. As a matter of fact, I just went to my gynecologist this morning. 9:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. I was at my gynecologist, and I made some decisions. And guess what? If I hadn't told you about that, you wouldn't have known about it. Therefore, it wouldn't have affected you.
I didn't ask.
Yeah. Why did you tell us about it?
Yeah, I did not ask. And TMI, what the fuck? And not only that, it's not even that. She said, I went to the gynecologist today. It was 9:45 a.m. Central Time. Why? Why are you telling us?
Yeah.
Then she gets, she's about to get mad at me for telling us. Watch. Just watch.
Therefore, any and all decisions that I or any other woman makes with her body is not only none of your fucking business, but it doesn't affect you. And
you just literally made it all of our business and then told us it's none of our business.
And got mad. Yeah, none of our fucking business. It's none of our fucking business that we didn't ask and she told us.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God, I can't.
Oh, man.
Oh, I told you at the end she goes off the deep end. Go.
Yeah, but that was hilarious. Unintentionally hilarious, but
yes,
it was. She tells you all of her business and then proceeds to tell you it's none of your business. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
What the?
Didn't ask, didn't want to know. TMI. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot argue that. So do have the fucking day you deserve.
I will, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
All
a
right, so and
short
now, go ahead, you read it.
and now a short detailing, huh?
Of things, just of
Things
things.
will that happened after Trump was elected. Oh yeah.
A short detailing things, so it's a short as in a YouTube short.
Oh, I
A
got
short detailing things that happened after Trump was elected. So I don't know who this is. I'm really sorry. I lost who's
Donald Trump's not even president yet. Have you seen what's happened in the last 48 hours? The misogynist appoints the first ever woman to
Right.
be chief of staff. The Taliban announced they want peace with America and to be taken off the terrorist list. Putin came out and said that Western civilization is not an enemy. Mexico has started securing the border in, of course, response to tariff threats. Saudi Arabia is kicking out all of their Hamas leaders. New York is cleaning up their illegal migrant crisis. Xi Jinping came out and said he wants to peacefully coexist with China and said that they respect American people. The European Union chief finally came out and said, hey, America, can we start buying LNG from you so they stop buying from Russian gas? Putin says he takes Donald Trump's plan to end the war with Ukraine very seriously, and Russia supports it. The Houthis are stepping back. The Hamas called for an immediate end to war. He's calling for term limits and from Congress so that way people like Nancy Pelosi stop being forever members. Stock markets and crypto hit all-time highs.
And it's awfully funny how that works. How how Trump changes everything.
Yeah, he wasn't even sworn into office yet. Like right after being elected, all of that happened. So there's her proof. I'm going to say, I want to say a few things. First, I appreciate that this person is willing to talk. She did not block me. I respect that. I don't think she's a bad person in any sense of the word. I just think she is very ill-informed and is letting her emotions about abortion control how she feels about Trump. And you can't expect things to change overnight. But they will change, and they're going to change for the better. But as you just saw, several things seem to change already overnight.
It's funny how that works. It's almost as though they don't respect Biden.
Yeah, it's almost like they don't respect Biden. It's almost like they seem to know what happened to those 20 million votes that just seem to have disappeared from 2020 to now. It's almost like they didn't really see him as the president and thought of us as a joke. And now they're scared shitless. They're like, oh man.
Now there's a real president in there.
Yeah, we got a real president coming in. We need to straighten up and
It's kind of like when you get a substitute teacher, and you try to pull one over on them, and then as soon as the real teacher comes, you're just like, I didn't do anything. No.
Yeah, that's a really good analogy.
Yep.
Except instead of the teacher coming back the next day, the principal is your teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So I'm sorry to subject you all to that, but I needed the commentary because I wanted a little bit of commentary and context for when I upload this for Beast Mode 2023. I had to respond, and this was the best way for me to do it because I'm in bed. I'm not going live on TikTok. I can't even go live on TikTok, but I don't want to record on TikTok with her comment on her video, and it's easier for me to do it this way. So that's what I did.
Absolutely, and let me just add, you did it brilliantly. You dealt with it expertly, and I love the whole look at yourself in the mirror thing. That was hilarious. was great.
That was my goal. My goal was to make it a little funny and less serious and less.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I added like the cute pie and the pumpkins and chill on the screen. Try to make it a little less serious. But
Okay.
I did want to explain more than just what I wrote on the screen. And I felt this was the best way to do it. Splatter says, well done. Thanks, Splatter. Now, we do have a Mandela effect. I'm more than a half hour late for my show. I gotta go bump the time again.
I'm sorry.
And hope Mr. Super isn't falling asleep. Because if so, you're doing a whole show. That's why I cut it down to the one Mandela. Because of the time.
I got a problem. Oh, wait. No, wait. You sent it to just me, right?
Yes.
Because I saw something in Shifty Sunday, and I was like, that can't be it.
No, it's just you.
Oh, wait. I do have a problem then.
Uh-oh. Well, let me change the time on Rumble.
Oh, that's a problem.
I can't change the time.
Oh, no. Well, I wanted to get this in, at least this one.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
I'll change it on StreamYard, though.
Yeah.
It's still 4 minutes to 12:30. I moved it to 12:30. I don't know why it's not letting me change it, but I'm going to put it to 12:45.
I can't do this.
What can't you do?
It's not letting me get into Flickr.
I'll send you a new link. It probably expired because it was too long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just send me a link in private chat.
I can't. It's a different device.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Send me a new link. I'm going to get up real quick and go get another shot of tea.
Okay, you already have the link.
Give me just a second. Well, more than just an actual second. Ow, my leg.
Since we're here, Jackie, I have covered a ton of anatomy changes, including the face and skull. A ton of them over the years.
Okay, those are my footsteps, by the way.
Hold on. Sandy Diva Mandela Effects is TikTok. That was in TikTok, not YouTube. My channel name is Sandy Diva Mandela Effects, but when I'm in the chat, it's Sandy Diva, unless it's on my show, in which case it's Sandy Diva Mandela Effects. But in the chat, it's usually Sandy Diva usually. Like if I make a comment, it's usually Sandy Diva. But I added Mandela Effects to Sandy Diva after I started doing After Dark. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it shows me as Sandy Diva in comments and chat, and other times it shows me as Sandy Diva Mandela Effects. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And I'm going to message Mr. Super.
These are not my footprints, by the way. There we go. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Oh, I'm back.
You're on the last thing.
Okay. The very last thing?
Yeah, this is the last thing we're showing tonight. on this show, and then we got to switch shows.
Right. So how do I get to...
I
Did
sent you a new link. The link is new.
Oh, okay.
I deleted the other one.
Okay.
No, Splatter, message it to me on Messenger, and that way, if it's new, I'll cover it for the Christmas special.
Here we go.
I'm going to have you read this since it's yours. This part is all yours. I did not do. I'm going to do a part 2 with the rest of the stuff.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let me make this large and in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Credit yourself.
Credit myself. Yeah, credit myself. Jeremy needs to ask. I need to ask you about these guys above. We can't say their names because that's the Mandela. So, chat, who are these guys right here in the picture?
Question. The question's on the next slide.
Oh, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought you would have it like right there, though.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call this duel? What do you recall being on their albums, CDs, cassettes, elect,
etc.?
Etc.
Yes, Facebook Messenger, please, Splatter. I had to put a cough drop in. My throat is starting to hurt.
Oh no.
It's okay, but if you hear me sucking on a piece of candy, that's what it is. It's a cough drop.
Okay, I've got.
You got answers.
Yeah. Do you want to name them off, or am I?
Yeah, I'll do it since you're reading.
Okay.
Sag-R Mandela Effect says Hall & Oates. Splatter says Hall & Oates. In the Studio says Hall and Oates. Noise Guru says Freddie Mercury and Gordon Ramsay.
That'd make a good meme, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That might actually be a meme.
Eddie Van Keen says Hall & Oates. You know what's funny? They think it has to do with the end. That's what they think. You can tell by the way they write it. They think it has to do with the end. It doesn't.
Okay, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right.
There you go.
And as you can see here, this album cover, it says Daryl Hall and John Oates. Jeremy and I only recall them as Hall & Oates, which most of the chat does as well. We understand those are their last names, but we do not recall their first names on their albums. Do you?
I just remember Hall & Oates on all the albums.
Yeah. Just Hall & Oates, not with their first names.
Mm-hmm.
Next slide.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, all their albums, with the exception of Best of and compilation.
Wait,
albums.
and some singles. Some singles say Hall & Oates. Like right here, you can, at the top right, She's Gone also says Hall & Oates. So some of the singles say Hall & Oates, but the regular albums and compilations, I mean, the regular albums, not the compilations. They're regular albums. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jeremy.
All say, huh? What?
All have their first names.
All have their first names on it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's somebody who I should credit, but I don't know who they are. It's a popular YouTube channel, but it's not a Mandela channel. So I can't really remember who they are. And here's the weird part, guys. When I went to check my history, that video got erased from my history somehow. And I didn't do it myself. That's the weird part. So
Which
that's
means you
how
could have shifted to a reality where they never put that video up.
that's the weird part is like when that hit, it's almost as though a Mandela effect landed in my lap
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Here, check this out." Because you guys, this is not the only one we found of this, because this led us down a rabbit hole, like a very steep rabbit hole.
Eddie says their full names were on the later albums, but I'm saying I don't remember them on any. Just Hall and Oates.
Yeah.
Now here is some of their albums.
See, this is one of those things. Sandy, what did you say? You believe it to be dual reality?
Yeah, a reality merging in where it's both ways.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, guys, do you remember them making 2 Christmas albums? I don't remember them making 1 Christmas album, but they've made 2.
And you know what? It seems kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Unlike them. I mean, I could see them being on a group album, Christmas album, like, you know, like they used to do, like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That one, Feed the People in Africa, or whatever it was called. Like that.
The Live Aid one.
There was Live Aid.
Feed the World.
Yeah, say that again.
Feed the World.
Yeah. What was the one where it was like Ray Charles and Madonna and Michael Jackson?
We Are the World.
Yeah, We Are the World.
Sagar Mandela Effect. Yes, Teresa found that one years ago. Teresa doesn't remember the Ian Oates either.
So Teresa remembers it being spelled like the food?
Yes. And so does Sagar Mandela Effect.
Damn. Look how the N's merging with his O.
Oh, just you wait on to the next slide. The merging on that one is insane.
No, I don't have to wait. Here it is. That doesn't look too insane.
Really? The HALL.
Oh, yeah.
ATE.
Yeah.
Hall 8.
Yeah, that he ate Hall 8.
And also, that one has a plus sign. I've never seen that before.
Dun dun dun.
Just like Mike and the Mechanics are a plus sign now.
Weren't they?
I don't remember a plus sign.
Oh.
Mike plus the Mechanics? Never. Not for me.
But here's what we were saying, like, there is a part 2 coming soon because we found more. Yeah, we went down a rabbit hole, guys. Mm-hmm. While researching this, let us know what you remember in the comments below. Thank you again to myself for sharing sharing my pie.
Yep.
No,
and,
but go ahead.
Go on. No, mine's not related, so go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I don't find these too often. Like these, it used to. I'd find one almost every week, I would say, but now they're very rare. If anything, it just pops out at me like that one did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you remember, like, I used to come at you with one almost every week.
I do. I remember.
And for some reason, they slowed down for me.
I wish I could make them as often for you as they are for me.
But I don't know.
So
maybe
you can feel what it's like to be me, and
You're just more well in tune with the force, so to speak.
No. What I'm saying is it's stressful. I wish like some of it would
Mm.
go on somebody else.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, thanks a lot, Sandy.
You're welcome.
It's kind of like what was that guy? Midas, King Midas. He's like, I wish somebody else would know what this feels like, right? Like,
I would be okay if I had like 100,000 subscribers and could hire somebody to do the graphics and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? But being a one-man show is difficult. It's very difficult.
I can only imagine.
It's hard doing
Speaking
everything.
of one-man shows, you're not going to do a one-man show here in a minute.
No, I mean like preparing it. I mean the preparing part.
Yeah. I understand that. That doing the graphics and all that crap.
It's not just that. It's everything. It's the research, the organization, the storage, the creation of the graphics, editing videos, uploading them, making thumbnails, creating StreamYards. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, notice she said one-man show and not one-woman show.
That's because that's the saying, one-man show.
I know. You know what's weird though? I was thinking this the other day before we get off the air here. Oh wait, do we have one more?
No, we don't have time.
We don't have time. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we go off the air, I was thinking about how the English language, like we have so many words with the word man in it. Like
human?
Huh?
Like human?
Human, yeah. Mankind.
Mankind, yeah.
Menopause.
Menopause, yeah.
Menopause. Menopause. Think about that
Dysmenorrhea.
one. What's another one that's woman related that has the word man? No, that's man.
I just told you, dysmenorrhea.
What's that?
Painful periods.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you guys go through the other stage in life, that's called what's that called again?
I already said it. We already said it. Menopause.
Oh yeah, I said it like 3 times.
You did.
But what's the other one? There's another one that has the word man in it. That's for like something else.
I don't know.
I want to get through this before we get off the air because I have it in my brain. If I don't unlock it right now,
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Okay, so let's go over it. I already mentioned that one. Not going to mention it again. Menstrual cycle.
Oh, yeah, menstrual cycle or menstruation, yes.
Yeah.
There's even like boring ones like, I just had it. Mention.
Oh, man.
Like I mentioned you, men.
Yeah.
Or comment. Men. Anything with ment.
Amen.
Easier ment. Ment in there.
Amen. Even though that doesn't, manhole. Manhole cover. Is that
manhole?
When a plumber, is that when a plumber pulls up his pants? It's called a manhole cover.
Ew. So, Noise Guru says dementia.
Dementia, yeah. Yeah. A lot of them.
Mandolin.
Oh, that's right.
And Mandarin. Or Mandarin, actually. Mandarin.
Mandolin, the instrument,
That's what I said, yeah. Mandolin and Mandarin.
Yeah.
Many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can go on forever with this. We really got to get going.
Manipulation, like Splatter says.
Manipulation. There you go. Yeah, that's a good one.
Anyway, it's nice seeing all you fine folks out here tonight for this episode of Shifty Sundays. Sandy, thanks for hanging in, even though it caused your show to run late.
No problem. Thank Mr. Super, though, because he's the one waiting.
Oh, yeah. Well, we won't keep him waiting any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Shifty Sunday. And
we will both see you over on my channel in a few minutes with Mr. Super.
So come on over. Come on over and watch good old Sandy and Mr. Super and myself. I'm only going to be on there for a little bit, but I'll be on there.
We will be doing the Hall & Oates one again, so please do not give it away to the people in my chat that are not here now. We would appreciate that.
That's a good thing you told them that.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling them now. They got a little preview of tonight's show here.
And I think you guys are going to like the holiday updated version of my outro. I hope.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Not good night, but good night for Shifty Sunday. See you next time.
Well, that's the end of the show. I'd like to thank everybody for kindly watching and stopping by. Please do give us a like if you like this live stream. And we'll see all of you next time. For Hebrew 77, this has been Jeff Zanzibar, Sandy Diva. Next Sunday, Shifty Sunday, that is. Good night, everyone. Do.